What would you do if God asked you to give up the one thing you loved most? Would you trust him? In this powerful story, Abraham's faith is tested in a way that challenges everything he believes. One day, God called Abraham, the faithful servant, and asked him to do something unimaginable: sacrifice his son, Isaac, the child of promise whom God had given him in his old age. Abraham, deeply troubled but trusting in God's plan, set out to obey. He gathered wood for the sacrifice, and together with Isaac, they traveled to the mountain where God had told them to go. Isaac, unaware of his father's intention, asked, "Father, we have the fire and the wood, but where is the lamb for the offering?" Abraham looked at his son and replied, "God will provide the lamb." When they reached the place, Abraham built an altar and arranged the wood. As he bound Isaac and placed him on the altar, his heart was filled with sorrow, but his faith never wavered. Just as Abraham raised the knife to sacrifice Isaac, an angel of the Lord called out, "Abraham, Abraham." "Here I am," Abraham responded, stopping in his tracks. The angel said, "Do not lay a hand on the boy. Now I know that you fear God, because you have not withheld your son, your only son, from me." At that moment, Abraham looked up and saw a ram caught in a thicket by its horns. God had provided the ram as a substitute for Isaac. Abraham, filled with awe and gratitude, took the ram and offered it in place of Isaac. God promised to bless Abraham and his descendants because of his unwavering faith. The story of Abraham and Isaac teaches us about faith, obedience, and God's provision. Abraham's trust in God was tested to the utmost, and through his obedience, God provided a way out. This story reminds us that when we trust God, he will always provide for us, even in the most difficult of circumstances. Have you ever been asked to trust God with something precious? Comment below and share how you've experienced God's provision in your life. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more powerful stories of faith and trust in God's plan. Trust him fully, and he will provide.